Here we go. We're at it again. We're doing minis. And we're petting Finn. Finn, come here. That's my dog's name, Finn. Hey, baby. Say hi to all of our friends. Finn, say hello to our little friends. All right. So, I watched. Well, I didn't really watch the whole thing, but I watched part of the last video I did, and I realized something. I kind of came off as being a bit of a jerk, didn't I? Michael, my player or former player, he's a busy man now. He works a lot. Kind of like I do. I mean, we haven't played games in a month at least. You know, he did me a favor by painting what he painted. You know, I got a lot of unpainted minis. So when I was talking about forgive the paint job and all this, what I should have said is it wasn't a complete paint job. You know, like clearly, just this little bit I did. And now it's all of a sudden it's a new mini, right? So I did that effect, whatever kind of tan he used, or off-white. I got this effect using a flesh-colored wash, just on top of it. So in case you're wondering if you want to reproduce this effect. Now, honestly, this miniature, after that move, you know, it needs some dry brushing. It needs some love. Honestly, I would definitely actually hit these eyeballs to make it pop, and it could, but it doesn't need that much more work. So, like I said, I was being a little harsh. Some highlights in here, you know. And some, we're gonna have to do a new color scheme on these protrusions here, and we might but it doesn't need a lot of work, is what I'm saying. Like, I can do something with this. So when I was being mean earlier, I wasn't trying to be mean, because you know, I didn't have to base coat that model because Michael base coated it for me. He didn't thin the paints, but that's okay. That's okay. Listen, this ain't a showpiece. I just gotta get it tabletop, right? And a nice aboleth miniature, that's a winner every time. All right, but anyway, this video is not about that. We've gone on for 3 minutes about nonsense. This video is about one of the wonderful sets of miniatures that held me up on getting my Kickstarter, and why we're not even done doing the videos yet. And people have been getting Reaper Bones 5 for over a month now, I think. Or, well, no, it hasn't been a month, has it? Because I hit it hot and heavy as soon as we started. So I was a week behind. So it's been in the last 3 weeks, but not a month. Anyway, this is Bones Regular. These are the option Dragon Folk. And here we go, guys. This is one of those sets that held everybody up. So what'd we get? Well, hold that thought. Actually, I have a theory about these Dragon Folk, and I want to test it. Alright, so I literally searched the entire Basement of Shame, and it was the last thing I found, the last place I looked. Isn't that crazy? It was nudged between a couple boxes. Here it is. Dragon Men of Varanadar. Okay, so what I wanted to see was, there any of these sculpts the same as our Dragon Men, Dragon Folk, Not dragon men, dragon folk. You wouldn't want to be specific about the sex or gender of your dragon. No, no, no. That would not be PC enough. Anyway, I just want to see if there were any sculpts that were the same, how they stacked against each other. And the first thing you'll notice about these now is the tails, right? And I mentioned that in our other video. Hold that thought. Oh, we've got sirens going off. Let me see if everything's copacetic. Everything is, in fact, copacetic. Yay! Alright. No more distractions. We're finishing this video, by God. So, Dragon Men. Yes, we love Dragon Men. We love Dragon Women. We love Dragon Folk. And that is what we have here, folks. I want to show you each model real quick. Now these are in the new bones, so it's not Bones Black, it's the bones. And the way you tell is the Bones Black always comes individually wrapped in their own baggies. Also, not as flexible. This is very flexible. You see that? So it is more rigid though than this version of Bonesium, because this stuff's indestructible and white. And you wouldn't want anything to be white these days. No, no, no. No, not on your minis. Alright, so this is the next one we're going to look at real quick. Yep. Bonesium. The pigment lets you see the details better. And the rigidity lets it hold details better. So it's a double whammy. And there you go on that one. And here's another one. And they do come on the lovely bases like most bones. So, you know, technically a lot of these models you can just pull out, paint them, and throw them on the table. You don't have to do a fancy display. It all depends on your purposes. If you're trying to paint showpiece miniatures or challenge yourself, you know, to make the best mini possible for you and always improving, which is a great thing. Yeah, these models are fine for that. You will reach a point where you'll wish you had bought more expensive models, possibly. I haven't reached that point, but some people do. Here's a lovely Bard. If you do reach that point, though, from what I gather, and my experience too, Reaper paints are great, so you can still buy paints from them. Also, when it comes to the big models, I mean, you're not going to get a big model for the money anywhere else that even, you know, like those, the Cthulhu model, some of the dragons that we're going to get into. I mean, they're big honking models, are really inexpensive, well priced. All right, so here are the metal Dragon Men, and I don't see any duplicate sculpts. This I know for a fact came out in Bones 1 or 2. All right, so yeah, I got this in the original white Bones, and I've got it in metal, which is really cool. This is his shield and arm. I know that because I have the other model. His head should be in here somewhere. Oh, there's his head. Yeah, so there he is. Very cool model, though. I have this one painted up, actually. Well, to be fair, my buddy Michael, same guy who did this, did the lion's share of that too, as far as base coating. Well, I'm not going hunting for that model. It was used as a lizard king, so it would be with my lizard folk models, and I'm not hunting them up. Nope. We have done enough hunting, and we've gone beyond the scope of our topic today. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I want you to have an amazing day. I want you to think happy thoughts. I want you to find all the miniatures of your dreams while you're awake. And if you do, I promise you, you can have a basement full of miniatures too. Like and subscribe if you want. If you don't, that's okay too. Leave comments. Tell me why you don't want to like and subscribe. And if it's because I make garbage videos, I can live with that. All right, take care.